Is it nature or nurture? I'm still wondering whether I inherited this skill, the skill of connecting people to skills, resources, and opportunities. There are 3 inspirational heroes who led me to this talk. My grandma. Back in the 60s, she volunteered for 35 years in the Lebanese Red Cross. During the same period of time, there was this need to establish elderly rest houses for low-income communities. She couldn't make it by herself. She had to mobilize women, people around her to commit, to engage, and to reach this mission. She connected people to the needy ones. During the same period of time, she was the wife of an MP and a doctor. Lots of requests came to her on a daily basis. In need of a medicine, a surgery, social needs, educational needs. She used the power of connecting people. She made use of people's resources, donations, in services, engagement, and was able to help the needy ones. My mother followed the same path of her mother. She has been since the 1980s a volunteer with a charitable organization, an organization that empowers youth, women, empowers them to become equipped to have a better job, better income opportunities, and a better education. What she did, she made use of a peer-to-peer model. She engaged women around her, mobilized them, sensibilized them to the art of giving. She connected them, again, to the ones in need. My father, he's an orthopedist and used to manage a medical center. He was attracted by special cases, by alcoholics, by drug addicts, women who were left behind by their families at the age of 10, people in need. He found his way to support them. He had his own way. He had his own way of networking with others. These 3 heroes, they paved the way for me to learn the value of connecting people to resources, to skills, and opportunities. This skill developed a bit more during my adolescence. I was known as the matchmaker between my friends, girlfriends, and my brothers and his friends. And I was able to nurture it even more during my education, then at work, and then in my everyday life. You become programmed to help the other. And I always had this feeling, if at this instant you scratch your head and you come up with innovative linkages with limited time and with limited effort, so why don't you help the other? Why don't each and every one of us help the other? You become programmed to connect the dots. However, there is some dots in our Lebanese society that needs much of our attention. There's a segment in the Lebanese population that constitutes 51%. And they constitute 55% of post-university graduates. However, only 27% of this segment is in the workforce. And I'm talking about us, women. 18% of women in the workforce fill leadership positions in Lebanon. Only 18%. Yes, Lebanon is a male-dominated society. This is not a news flash. This is a sad reality. We are underestimating the value of women. We are underestimating the economic add value of women. What can we do to unlock women's potential? What can we do to unlock the economic value of women? There is a change. We need to instill this change. And this change, instilling this change, is much related on a policy level. However, this is too ambitious. Let us start by each and every one of us, instilling the change within our own circle, within your own circle. I am not here to talk about women's rights, nor women empowerment, nor gender equity. It is about social and economical added value. We need to find a way to capture the untapped potential of women. One of the dots that can be connected, it can all start by us. I'm going to share with you the story of an organization, DOT, Digital Opportunity Trust. DOT is a local nonprofit organization. It empowers young girls and women to become active members in their communities. It equips them with the right skills, technology skills, and entrepreneurship skills. And they become self-sufficient, they contribute, and they engage in their communities. I started working with DOT 5 years ago. I had the opportunity to establish its branch in Lebanon. I believed that I had a mission. I can make use of my skills in order to grow this organization, to be able to target and impact the lives of so many young girls and women. Here are some of the few examples where DOT has transformed and impacted women in Lebanon. Nada. Nada had a bright career. She used to manage the preschool unit in one of the schools. When she delivered her second baby, she decided to take some time off. She went back home taking care of her kids. It took her 4 years to find a part-time job when she was ready to engage in the workforce. 4 years for a part-time job. And when we say part-time, it's a job from 8 till 2, 6 hours. Nada was lucky to join DOT. What Nada needed, and women like Nada needed, is an organization that provides a flexible work environment. Nisreen. Nisreen is a single mom, a mother of 2 young boys under 5. She needed to manage her time. She was pursuing her master's degree. She's the breadwinner. This is no option. She had to get an income. Nisreen needed an organization that believes in her capacities. DOT gave her the space. She used to work over the weekends, during the evenings, during the weekdays. She managed her time. Women like Nisreen needed organizations that are result-oriented performance. Jamal lives in Hermel, 3 hours away from Beirut. She's 25 years old. She got her computer science degrees. She believed in the potential of Hermel. She did not want to migrate to Lebanon. She wanted to build her community, to develop it. She secured a job, a part-time job with one of the public schools, and another part-time job with DOT. She made use of her technology skills and the technology infrastructure in order to deliver. Women like Jamal need an organization who promotes remote work, who make use of the digital technologies and infrastructure. Claude is 38 years old. She got married at the age of 18. A couple of years later, she decided to be selfish. She went back to university. She did her bachelor degree, got a master's degree, and currently she's pursuing her PhD. Her first job at the age of 38 was with DOT. She was really worried about the D word, digital world. We equipped her. We believed in her. We gave her the skills required. Claude is currently a pioneer in digital classroom management programs of DOT. All of these women proved to be productive, efficient, trustworthy, team players, and possess leadership skills. They needed an organization to connect them to the right mentor, the right skill, the right opportunity, the right space. We were able to transition them from a vulnerable position to a position where they became actively contributing to their communities, to their society. These stories outline very practical recommendations that organizations can take in order to engage better women. How can we connect the dots? How can we optimize Lebanon's existing workforce pool? Well, in summary, there are 7 actions that organizations, women, and each and every one of us can consider in order to better engage women in their communities. C, let's create a peer-to-peer model where women can be inspired, we can grow, and transform women. Let's offer them an equitable environment, equitable opportunities, just like as men. Let's nurture a result-based performance organization. And let's network women with the right mentors, skills, opportunities, and resources. Give them the space to grow. Let's empower women to develop existing talents and existing capacities. And let's conceive an institutional culture that promotes working models, very flexible working models, be it a part-time, being a work-from-home policy, remote work, result-based organization. And last, let's trust. Trust women. They have the capacities to deliver, just like men. This is the Connect model. By being able to make use of the Connect model, do you think we will be able to increase the GDP in Lebanon? Will we be able to increase the 27% workforce population of women to a bigger percentage? We should be the key drivers of change in Lebanon. And we have to start with each and every one of us. We have to start connecting. That was my butterfly effect. What will be yours? Thank you.